Hialeah, no doubt. East 10th Street where we play out. Here we bring the Miami crowd. Alex, the boy with the D. Step into rhythm, feel the heat. Street vibes mixing with the Latin tree. In our flow, the two worlds meet. East 10th Street boys bring the party. Bring the noise from Hialeah with some joy.
Should I say
water like that?
Well, I'm telling you, bro. I'm focused, bro. I'm focused, man. Yeah, inside out.
You don't know who I am by now. I said,
You identify as.
you know, hey. When Alex takes a shower, the dude goes for 3 hours. I mean, it's like, you know he's going to be gone for a while. You have time. Do whatever you're going to do. Go grocery shopping. Go eat dinner.
Night, Latin spice and neon lights.
Good evening, Miami and everywhere else. Welcome to another edition of East 10th Street Boys, straight out of Hialeah. This Thursday night on FTSN. I'm Bobby El Gringo, joined always by my brother, Alex the Boy. Alex, what's up, my man?
What's up, dude? How's everything, man? A little moist today, a little moist. I expect it's going to get a little hotter soon as well, but we're doing good, buddy. How are you, man?
I am okay, man. I'm doing good. It's, it was one of those days, I had a long night last night, but doing all right. Yeah, a good day so far, feeling a little better than I was before. But, we had some breaking news earlier today, our childhood, a part of our childhood died. And that was Hulk Hogan, and that was crazy. I was resting because I had like a restless night. So, got up, did a couple things, and I was like, let me go ahead and sleep a little more. And it's saying it always happens that way. First off, I'm forgetting his name right now. The one from the Cosby Show passed away, the son, and
yes,
Malcolm drowned, which is a tragedy. And then Ozzy Osbourne passed away.
Yep.
And I remember my mother-in-law was like, "Bobby, you believe it? First the one from the Cosby Show, then Ozzy Osbourne." I said, "Well, there's one more coming." I said, "Because there's always in threes." And then today, Tati woke me up and she said, "Hey, I don't know if this is true or not, but Evan just texted you, Finstanza, and it says Hulk Hogan, rest in peace." So I went to Twitter and TMZ has it all over. And not gonna lie, a part of me was like, "Man, I hope this is fake. I hope this is bullshit." Because love or hate him, and and you don't have to agree, with Terry Bollea's mistakes. And I emphasize Terry Bollea, whether it's what he said years ago,
correct,
on tape, or whether you disagree or agree with his politics. Hulk Hogan, the professional wrestler, the character, was a giant part of our childhood. And honestly, my greatest of all time, he was my favorite wrestler growing up. We used to have debates, The Rock and Hogan, and WrestleMania 18 was our thing, man. Finally, our idols were going against each other. The icon versus icon, and the Babe Ruth of wrestling versus the Derek Jeter, whatever it was back then. And I mean, what a main event, what a show. And, there had been some rumors that Hogan had not been, obviously he had a lot of surgeries. I mean, his body was beat up, how many knee surgeries, back surgeries, whatever. But just recently there was a report that, conflicting reports. He had a surgery and it was complicated. He went into a coma. His wife said, no, that's not true. He's fine. He can't talk no more. Jimmy Hart, the famous wrestling manager, came out and said, who's good friends with Hogan, said that's not true. Hogan's fine. That was just yesterday. Comes in today, suffers a cardiac arrest at home in Clearwater and does not make it. So it was in shock. It was a shock factor to it. Again, this wrestling, first off, just shout out No Holds Barred Wrestling Podcast. Me and Josh Kimmel are going to do an episode off of Hulk Hogan, tributing Hulk Hogan and talking about his impact on wrestling and culture as a whole this Saturday. So tune in if you guys want. But just to say, and truth is, to the wrestling fan out there, wrestling would not be what it is right now, how big it is. On Netflix, you have WWE, mainstream as it is, AEW, TNA. You got all these companies out there that are, and they're huge, making all this money. It would not be where it is today if it wasn't for Hulk Hogan. That character, what he was able to do for wrestling, putting it on the map. So it's a shock. It sucks. It's a part of our childhood going away. Won't lie to you. it's kind of like a little bit of a trigger because how he died as a cardiac arrest, and then seeing him coming out on that stretcher, and there was a video out there which I think is wrong. It's classless of him being taken out in the stretcher from home. I did see that while they're doing that, and Alex, with what happened with Ralph, it's just like it's fucked up, but it's a sad way to go out. But you can honor what he did for professional wrestling without agreeing and promoting what the mistakes he made. I think are important. So huge loss for the world of professional wrestling, and prayers up to his family, his friends, and his fans.
Yeah, man, and I just want to add, for some of us, these characters are superhero like, and we forget the mortality sometimes of certain people, and the fact that he's 71 is young, but also the balance in life that sometimes it's okay to have some rest, it's okay to relax. I know they're making sometimes up for lost time, but kind of what we were talking about before, he really has been traveling nonstop. And when you mention all those surgeries, the fact that he's on flights, that pressure, that changes, that affects your bodies. That could create clotting, that could create a lot of things, especially if we had surgery recently. So there's a lot of complications that can come from that for a relative healthy human being, like we've always known Hulk to be. And obviously the years of beating up your body, it takes a toll. So when I see these things, man, even Ozzy Osbourne passed away also this past week. There's certain things that I think people don't realize, and they realize it too late, about taking care of their body, how they eat, how they exercise, also your stress. That this is all stress related as well. So when you see a lot of these, what we thought were like invincible creatures pass away, even though they're early, relatively young age of 71 and 76. Obviously, Ozzy Osbourne with Parkinson's, that debilitates the body per se. It kind of puts things in perspective for you. Like, you got to start taking care of yourself now. You got to stay, because you never know. You never know when we're going to get that call, and you're not going to wake up again, no matter the age, no matter the situation. But there's things that could be preventable, I see. But it's just a sad day overall for not only wrestling, for the entertainment industry.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Hulk was an arrow, man.
Well, that's the thing too. Like, I know nowadays, and again, I don't blame anybody for however they feel about Hogan or Terry Bollea. Just say it like that. But nobody could downplay his impact on wrestling, entertainment, culture, especially like a day to day when everyone and their mother, in terms of on X, on the major news outlets, it's on CBS, CNN, Fox News, ESPN, Fox Sports, every wrestling promotion, every Sirius XM radio station. Hulk Hogan passes away. Hulk Hogan passes away. And I will say, a lot. I heard a lot of them say it. They were all praising his contributions to the business and what he meant to professional wrestling and what he meant to the common, the kid at home when we growing up watching professional wrestling. I fell in love in professional wrestling because of Hulk Hogan. Again, Alex and I grew up watching wrestling. He was a Rock guy. He was the Rock. The Rock is the best. I was like, there's no way, bro. Hollywood Hogan, every day, all day, in your sleep, twice a day. Hulk Hogan. And I mean, we used to have fun with that. And but that's exactly who he was. I mean, every time he was on TV, man, it's Hulk Hogan, dude. And it sucks that his legacy to most, is tarnished because of the mistakes Terry Bollea made. But the character Hulk Hogan, major. And it's a huge loss for the world of entertainment, like you said, Alex, the world of professional wrestling, and to the kids within, the child within our generation. This guy was that, So, and it is cool to see all the old icons and even the younger wrestlers too coming out and giving him his flowers. And that's the time. There's a time and a place, and the hate. There's no time for that right now. It's time to give flowers, and that's what people have been doing. So that's kind of nice to see. You're muted.
sorry, new device here. Yeah, you celebrate a life. That's what you celebrate, a life of accomplishments, and hopefully he was in good terms with his family, with his friends. That's the most important thing too. That's a lot of these situations. You never know when your time comes, but you just want to make sure that you never run out of time, and that's something that I take to heart. You know,
No, it's so true, and Jamila's absolutely right. Rest in peace to the three lives that were lost the past few weeks, and big names again, childhood, all three of them, from the Cosby Show, and then Ozzy Osbourne, who just had a concert,
and even that promotes healthy. He was swimming alone. He got caught in a rip current.
Yeah,
and he drowned. Like that's why, especially in other, don't swim alone. Don't go to the ocean alone. Don't go into these. If you're gonna go to the ocean alone, stay shallow. I know it's funny. My dad would always tell me that, and my mom growing up is like, yeah, you could be an excellent swimmer, that's fine, but anybody could cramp up. Like
yes,
cramp up where you can reach. I'm like, that's true. That's true.
No, it's absolutely true. Absolutely true. It's just it's tough, and like you said too, it's look at that, I'm saying that call the voicemail. But and like you said, the lessons learned, for people, like you said, I say it all the time. No one's guaranteed tomorrow. None of us. Doesn't matter how healthy you think you are or whatever. Hogan was 71 years old. We know what his body was going through. Obviously, he had it very tough towards the end with his health, and it caught up with him. I mean, it sucks, thinking about his wife and his kids. And, I know like that's one of those lessons too is, I was just reading up on that, was that, he was estranged from his daughter, Brooke. You remember, Alex, how close they were? We used to pass by their house. Remember their house from Hogan Knows Best? We used to drive by there, and and him and his daughter were very close. But life happens, and they got estranged, and they didn't talk. They haven't talked, and it's easy to crap on Brooke right now because she's the one here and Hogan's not. It's a two-way street. But at the same, I just hope that I'm thinking about her because she has to live with that.
Yeah.
And I hope that, and she could find peace in her heart, and that, whatever love she was shared between her and her dad, and, but thinking about all of them, it's a sad time for their family. It's because it's a shock. And same thing with the Osbournes, Ozzy Osbourne, again, that guy made memories, and moments, and what he was able to do, in that concert, to do that for his fans and raised a lot of money and gave it all to charity, supposedly. That's pretty epic.
His last gift.
He went out like that. And then, so living legends, they are still living legends because they're living on through there. But it's a crazy couple of days, but my goodness, there's a lot going on in this show. This wasn't a part of it, but it's cool that we got a chance to talk about it and reminisce because, man, Alex and I used to do backyard wrestling. We used to be dumb, and have some fun with it. I'm a 14-time champion. I was that damn good.
Yeah,
Alex, that was what you were like what, one-time champ? Just
no,
one?
I wasn't. I was.
I
forgot how many times I was champion. I forgot about that.
I think it was
but I was
times.
the first
Probably
ever undisputed champion.
There it is, the first undisputed champion. Yeah,
Boom.
whatever, bro.
Boom.
But a 14-time champion. You know what I mean? That means I was damn good.
I mean,
whatever.
I mean, when you're writing the storyline, it's always.
I'll always hear it. But whatever, doesn't work for me, brother. I had creative control. It was my thing. Hogan had. I learned it from Hogan. Hogan had creative control in WCW. I had it in WEWF, boy. World Extreme
Wrestling Federation. Remember
that's what we were.
Remember our pay-per-views? I had Area 51,
Legendary Brawl.
Legendary.
That
Brawl.
was our WrestleMania. It was Legendary Brawl. Remember that?
But we had a cool little setup. I'm not gonna lie.
No, dude, those tapes. I mean, we used to do the and how we used to do what do you call it?
Remember,
the X Pit was the Roddy Piper's pit.
Yeah,
Nikki would do that, and shout out to Nick. It's Nikki's birthday today, so happy birthday to Nick.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, happy birthday to Nick.
Nicolas Melendez.
Nicolas, yeah, Nicolas. But Nikki used to do really good cut scenes because we would do those. Remember, we were like, okay, Alex, now you rock bottom me, and now we're gonna cut. All right, now I jump you from behind in the side of the house, and we would record all these little spots, and then we put them on the TV, and then record with the camera. Cut, cut, and we place them all together, and then we put the music, and then we play that before the show.
The original editing.
That's exactly what it was. I mean, those shows are classics, man. We gotta. I know that we do have some of them, but we need to find. I would love to find those ones because those were really cool.
To watch them on air would be hilarious.
Tati, no. Let's go ahead and ban her from the show for now. But anyway,
and I can't say certain words here, and she's talking about them.
Hey,
It's
Alex,
gonna
do
turn
you
into a
rock
South
bottom
Park
me, bro?
episode. By the way, have you seen the South Park episode, Bobby?
No.
You haven't seen the last one?
South Park?
The last South Park episode, the one that everybody's talking about right now. Please,
No.
whenever we're done with the show, please go see it.
Okay.
Please
Okay.
go see it, man.
But anyway, I will go see that. And well, please in the comments put your stuff on Hulkster and the passing of Hulk Hogan, your memories, your thoughts. We will we will again Saturday 5 p.m. Eastern time. Josh Kimmel and myself are going to do a Hulk Hogan centered episode on No Holds Barred Wrestling. So tune into that. I've been working on the graphics for that. But let's don't talk about this shit. Let's get into there's a picture. We're going to talk about the Dolphins. Dolphins training camp has started.
Yes.
Breaking news for the NFL. Former Dolphin Christian Wilkins got cut from the Raiders. He's a free agent because of his injuries. There's going to be a grievance filed, so he's out there. There's something with his foot or something. And then the main event of the evening, and we'll try to do more of the show while this is going on. We have some more stuff.
Yes,
Alex
Yes,
will
sir.
be participating in the Hot Chip Challenge. And Alex, you want to show the box?
I have it. Oh, I'll show you the box. Yes, I have
So-
the chip sealed.
There it is. Look at that.
Mhm.
That's when you sent me that. Even I was like having second thoughts. I was like, I don't know if he should do this.
Yeah,
But
I was even going through the ingredients. I'm like, oh, it's not that bad. That's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I'm like, oh boy, it's gonna be a little bad. when one of the ingredients is Trinidad Moruga Scorpion,
Yeah.
you know, you're like, oh man, this is gonna be bad. And then this is the chip, still sealed. Obviously, I haven't tampered with it, so no, it's not a Dorito. It's not a substitute chip. It's an actual chip, and it comes with a prostate exam glove, so you can do that.
There you go.
Yeah, good to go.
Give me a second here. I'm having some difficulties. Hey, I'm turning into a freaking Smurf here. I don't know why this is on my desk, but I didn't realize it until right now. I was like, why are my fingers sweating? This freaking pen exploded. Tati, grab this.
Oh. Can we see your hand, bro?
Fucking Smurf. I'm like, what happened to this thing?
Is it
Grab
the
this
gel
pen.
one?
Oh,
Yes.
I hear you.
Okay.
Give me some wipes. Look at this.
What happened?
I don't know. I moved out of the way, and all of a sudden I didn't even realize what was happening. Look at this freaking Smurf.
Oh, somebody.
Look at this.
Oh, that's great. It's awesome.
Fucking choked out a Smurf. Yo.
Yeah, check out. Let's kill him. He's just started squirting.
I was wondering, like, I'm talking to you and you're showing the chips. And I'm like, why are my hands sweaty as I'm talking? And I look down and I go, the fuck? What is Tati? You know, she's disgusting, bro.
Did she reference maybe like a Smurf having a happy ending or something on you?
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what she did. She did the whole thing too. We should record. We should put her on live on air doing what she just did to me on air.
something?
But anyway, Blue Blood. Yeah, exactly. Sammy in the house. Sammy of Finn's TV. They just did their 50th episode on Tuesday.
Wow,
A great
congrats,
show.
Congrats.
Excited about Sammy joining the team. Excited about the new season for Finn's TV. Thank you, honey. Guys, go check out Finn's TV. Like and subscribe. Awesome, dude. Yeah, okay, thanks. Anyway, so we're gonna be doing that. The Hot Chip Challenge. Alex is at least. I will be doing it in solidarity.
In solidarity. Yeah.
In solidarity. I have
Yeah,
my chip
nice.
ready.
Thank
I
you.
don't want to
buddy.
get blue fucking ink on it. Sorry, cussing.
My glove.
I cussed. But there's my hot chip. It's a Dorito. So I got my Dorito ready. So Alex is checking out the glove.
Yeah.
You know,
Testing it out.
he's getting
Good to-
ready. So I got a little bit of payback. I got some blue ink on me now.
Let me just do some practice runs here.
Slow, Alex. You got to do it slow. Slow. Put the chip in nice and slow.
If I don't chew it, if I just let it dissolve,
Oh,
like, well,
that's horrible,
that's
bro.
worse, right?
What? That's okay. The game plan, right? So
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go through the rules. Let's go.
So, okay, the game plan.
Mhm.
So, I think what you should do.
Yes.
Yeah, he has his milk on the side. He showed
Yeah,
you.
my milk is ready to go. I got it. I'm set.
Just be ready, Jamila. Watch the show. So if you see him freaking having a passing out or something, you could run out and throw some
Well,
cold
she's
water
actually
on.
waiting because she's gonna go pick up our kids. They're at my
Oh.
in-laws. So she's like waiting to see if anything happens. I'm like, Jamila, I'm gonna be fine. It's okay. Like, relax.
So yeah.
No, I didn't get a donut, Tati. I didn't want to get a donut, but I got 2 things of milk that I'm gonna.
The donut was the one that saved me. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That's what saved me from the
That's what
spicy.
saved you?
Yeah, that's what stopped.
I mean, I have a whole loaf of Cuban bread. So if
that
there's
might
any
work.
emergency,
Bread might work. Bread might work.
I'll go right into the house, make myself a Cuban sandwich, and come right back out.
Life insurance is update, guys. She's ready. She's ready. It's like, oh no,
Yeah.
please. Oh, no.
what happened to him? He didn't know he was allergic to that.
Yeah, that's right. She just let it go.
Oops.
But so my thing would be if you were to eat the chip.
Yes.
You had asked earlier if you should take it in bites.
Yeah.
You know, my thought process would be is just stick it all in your mouth, put the whole thing in your mouth,
Whoa, pause.
you know, and then chew. Well,
just chew it. Yeah. I'm gonna try. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to do it like Shaq did. I'm gonna try to have no facial expression.
Yes.
I'm gonna hold it as much as I can.
That's the thing. Let's see how long you could go without a facial expression, and let's see how you could last. How long you could last on the show.
And I'm gonna see if I could talk. Like I'm gonna make a point. I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna see if I can converse. Whatever topic we're talking about, I'll try to converse and elaborate on it while I'm choking here.
There you go. So Dolphins training camp starting up finally. We got the Dolphin season. I mean, my goodness. And of course, we started off with some injuries.
Yeah.
Artie Burns, one of our corners. We don't know. He wasn't really projected to start, but he's out. He got hurt. Byron Matos, offensive guard, had to be airlifted. After tackle,
what happened to Matos?
I did not see what happened to him. If somebody knows in the comments, would be great. Artie Burns had a ACL tear.
Yeah.
So his season's over. The Dolphins today, to respond to that, instead of going out and get a veteran corner or something, they go and got Tankersley. They re-signed Tankersley back, who obviously they cut and they brought him back. So not a big name of camp body, really. I don't know if Miami's Chris Greer is known for waiting for a price to fall. He puts a price point on a player, and he'll wait, and that's probably where he's at with these guys like Russell Douglas, who is the favorite to land in Miami right now. We talk about Asante Samuel Jr. I think he's just waiting.
Feeling in half of his body, so it was like a headshot.
Was it a paralyzing? There you go, Scotty. What's up, Scotty? Of course, Scotty coming in the clutch as always. Appreciate my brother.
Because when I was reading the update, it said like, "Oh, he's in stable condition now," and I'm like, "Dude, what happened?"
AJ Atia, come on.
Oh, that's my son signed in as me.
Oh, I was about to say like
that's why he has the iPad. He has the iPad with him, so that's why it's me talking to me.
Oh, that's right. Adrian of the Rainy Day Pod, what's up, my brother? Great to see you in here, my man.
What's up, Adrian?
Adrian in the house. Scotty, good evening, my man. So we lost 2 players already. Again, I know, and of course the theme is here goes, injury, Miami. But it just started, and those guys weren't projected starters. It does suck. Miami did sign Tankersley, and I'm losing the name, the offensive guard. I had my notes here, but when I tried to reopen, the computer started getting slow, so I don't have it in front of me no more. So I apologize, guys. But we signed an offensive guard who's played every position. Droskill. So I like that.
Great depth piece. Yeah.
Yeah. Very excited about that. Because again, I'm a huge fan of, and I know Scotty's not, but I'm a huge fan of guys who could play multiple positions, position flexibility, or whatever the hell I call it. Change of numbers. Jalen Wright, now number 5, was 25, changed it to 5. Of course, everybody's saying, oh, it's is this a sign for Xavier Howard? No, because I think 25 went to someone else. I'm trying to remember. Let me see if I could find the jersey numbers. Let's see here. Forgive me, folks. The timeline is flooded. Flooded with Hulk Hogan news. And then the big story for today, that's not even the Dolphins, but is, of course, Christian Wilkins, cut by the Las Vegas Raiders after signing a big deal last year, cut from the Raiders because of a foot injury that he disagreed on about different options on surgery.
I'm sorry.
You know, they're
No,
like, do a
and
surgery. Go
for
ahead.
them to cut him, that means that they have to be sure that they can fight this. Because
Yeah.
for them to cut him and not
Well,
give him his money,
I think just
that's-
because maybe they're frustrated that he's not being proactive with the recovery.
yeah,
That's what it came off to me as. I know like Waller, I called it on your channel. He wasn't going to make it to the 53. Yeah, he's on the physical. Thank you, Scotty. Yeah, physically unable to perform. So is Eichenberg right now. Malifonru's on the non-football injury list. That's our new safety. Dolphins released Gabbert, the quarterback, which it's what it is. They signed Daniel Brunskill, offensive lineman. He's the one who could play multiple. He basically is, I guess, signed to replace Eichenberg for right now. New numbers for Miami. Minka Fitzpatrick has gone back to number 29.
nice.
And I know there's a lot of people concerned about what's going to happen with him because he had not met with the reporting, with the journalist yet, and he hasn't done any press conferences. Wait, what does this mean? But there was some video of him earlier today that I saw that he was, leading the defense, and he looked like he was happy to be there. But he's going to be number 29 again. Darren Waller's number 83. Dante Trader's number 25 now. Malifonru, number 9. Jalen Wright, number 5. Taj Washington's an interesting one. Taj Washington now is number 7. Who's number 7, Alex?
Number 7?
Yeah, on the Dolphins. Jason
Before?
Sanders.
Oh, yeah, Jason Sanders. Yeah.
And he's still there.
Or he switches number.
Yeah, so I'd love to know what he switches number 2.
Ooh.
I feel bad for someone who has a Jason Sanders jersey, Evan.
Oh, man.
So, So Wilkins has a Jones fracture. He'll never be the same. So let me ask those in the comments, and Alex, you can answer for yourself. Would you be interested in Miami bringing Christian Wilkins back, letting him heal up, and then possibly be a part of this team next year? Or would you let him figure that crap out and then maybe let him figure out his situation and then bring him back, entertain probably bringing him back the year after?
I would definitely have conversations with him. I would lean towards the latter. You don't want him taking up a roster spot. Obviously, if he's not healthy, he's not going to play and taking up money as well. But I would definitely keep my options open with him because he's a great depth piece. This is home for him. This is where he's had all his success, where he's been a professional before going to Oakland. So definitely having conversations because if it's a viable option at the right price, to me, the more the merrier. You cannot have too much talent on any single position. So, and he's a great mentor as well. But now, do I take into account what the situation is? Like, well, what is it that he didn't take seriously? The options that he had, the rehab that he was supposed to do, because that also sets a precedence, of course. And you're not going to have someone on your roster that is not going to be cooperating and actually coexisting with the medical staff and things of that nature. So I know it's a slippery slope. And like, that's why I mentioned for the Raiders to cut him and try to void all his guarantees, that means that they almost have to be 100% sure that there's no way that anybody's going to overturn that. Because obviously the player association will file a grievance on his behalf.
Absolutely.
That's how they always do because they fight for their guaranteed money. And this is insane a year after getting all that contract. Like, it's insane.
It is insane. And, I'll just say I hope he gets better, whatever it is. Obviously, he knows his body better than anybody. Right. He has to be comfortable with what the process is. And the Raiders have to be comfortable with moving on as well. So, like you said, they obviously have to know they have a good case against this.
Correct.
To make that big move and to cut him. I think that you're right with the roster spot deal. You don't want him to take up a roster spot, especially if he's not going to be healthy. But if you could get him at a fair market value, he's a lot better. And again, Scotty brings up 20 won't be ever to be the same. That has to come into play. How serious is this issue? Why are they making this decision? Is he worth the contract? Is he dealing with a career-ending type of situation here? If he's not, if he thinks he's going to come back 100%, if he's willing to work to be 100%, find out what his game plan is. If he's willing to come back, willing to do that, I'm with you. I would entertain him coming back at a good market value. Because then think about Kenneth Grant, Christian Wilkins, Zach Sealer, and Zach Sealer is coming up on a contract as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
He'll
you
get
got
his
to be,
extension.
you got, God willing. But remember, this is Chris Greer we're talking about. Let me tell you, other news out of training camp. I gotta give a shout out to our quarterback for the Dolphins, Tua Tagovailoa.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see what he had said about Tyreek Hill? Did
Yeah.
you see? I posted, or I replied to that, because it's the first time that I've heard Tua take that type of stance, especially against a player who, in all intents and purposes, is better than him in careers. Right? Tyreek Hill is up here and time of receiver, and Tua is here as a quarterback. But Tua did what a leader should do. He said, "Hey, what happened last year with what you did and what you said, there's no just, oh, my bad, and then we get over it. That you have to work on that." And that's not Tua hating on Tyreek. That's not Tua saying we can't get over this. And this is him telling him as a friend, as a teammate, and as a leader on this Dolphins football team, that you have to earn our trust. You're going to have to earn our respect again. And, and I would say, man, that that rubbed me the right way. I was like, this is, yes, I know what you can do on the field.
Mhm.
I know your ups. I know your downs. I know how I feel in regards to, I've always questioned what you do off the field. This is just as important. And he's coming out and being that leader. That's going to, like we've been talking about, can the culture really change in Miami? Could the culture really change with Mike McDaniel leading the way? Could it really change with him as head coach? And, rightfully so. A lot of people say no. You have to need a fresh voice. There's no way. The only way you could do that is if your players, especially your most important players, are buying in or taking that leadership role that you can't take. Tua did that. Tua's at least showing that. So, Scotty, right there too, he said he can't just get out of this with a my bad. Yeah, that to me, again, he's right on, and that's what I want to see. We know where Tyreek Hill is viewed amongst this league with fans and with his common player, and we know where Tua is viewed. But Tua to do that showed that Tua is growing in his role, in that role, and it lets Tyreek know, go, hey man, you're on notice, bro.
And when you're comfortable in your role, then you become your true self for the team. And we always knew this is where it was going to end up. Now, this comes into play as well, hand in hand with the fact that it's a younger team. You traded away the veterans. Terran Armstead retired. Someone needs to step up. There needs to be a veteran presence. Even though Tyreek Hill and there's some other players that are elder statesmen, this is now fully Tua's team. And that's the step up that's going to come from that. Now is the possibility. Now everything that you prepared for, all the years of doing what you know how to do well. And Tua, that's what there's different types of leadership. What I love about that is you see Tua now comfortable in his own skin. He doesn't have to please anybody. This isn't about his contract. This isn't about his health. I believe this year we're going to see Tua, the actual football player and the person, be who he is. And he's going to be allowed to do that. Because like I said, it's you either win with him or everybody's done. That's really the prime thing that's at stake this year. So you got to let him be him completely, take reins of this team, and the team will follow him. The team will follow its leader, and they will take a life of it. And what I love about that, it shows accountability, it shows leadership, and it also shows humility amongst everyone that you got to be realistic with what you're doing. You just, the one thing I said about what I love what he said, it goes, it wasn't just us that heard it. Everybody heard it. The fans heard it. So it shows unity there. So if you got to apologize to me, you got to apologize to everybody. We have to take you back in as a team.
That's right. And another thing too, with Scotty brings up here, and I love that he did, but the players holding themselves accountable. Mm-hmm. After practice, because of some pre-snap penalties, they went and ran sprints. Yeah, it's like, hey, why'd you guys do that? They said they did that. They did that. Good. They punished themselves. And that just tells you where this team's head at. They're seeing what people are saying. They're seeing what the message is or the talk is outside the building. Now, yes, you want them to drown that out and focus on winning and everything else, but it shows you like, hey, we need to man up. And I'll just say it's, you know, I'm not going to overhype it. I'm not going to sell you flowers and all this what bull crap, you know, but it is definitely good to see that the team is evolving in that way. And, you know, it's encouraging. It's an encouraging sign. Does not mean that it's all sunshine and rainbows and Super Bowl, but it shows you at least the players are manning up and growing up. Fitzstanza in the house. This team is not changing. Will never change. McD has no power. Minka was traded 3 weeks ago. Total silence. Again, we'll see what happens. We don't know what the situation with that is. He looked pretty happy on that field in camp. So Fitzstanza, great to see you, my man. Daniel, so Scotty, not only that, McDaniel shut music off and started yelling in the middle of practice. Not only that. Oh, really? I didn't see that. I cannot wait for Sunday. Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. But again, it's a long way ahead, right? But again, that's incredible. I didn't even know about the McDaniel thing shutting off music. I'll have to look into that. But I believe you, Daniel. Again, it's encouraging. It's an encouraging sign. It's an encouraging, though, too. You don't hear players fighting back. You see players owning up to and welcoming it. No, Russ, I won't. You Jet fan. Your quarterback can't even stay healthy. Justin Fields is already out. Ain't nobody want to hear what you got to say.
They would really need to bring out a cart for a broken toe. Was that really
my
necessary?
Goodness, bro.
Like, was that really
come out
necessary,
here,
Russ?
Talk about Darren Waller starting on the PUP. Man, He just came out of the retirement home. He probably can't even, walk straight yet. Let him. He's getting his feet wet. Your quarterback can't even get on the field without breaking a toe.
When I hear Justin Fields gets carted out, and I'm like, oh my God, dude, torn lower body. No, what is it? Lower extremity injury. I'm like, oh my God, another ACL or an Achilles tear. Oh, he has a broken toe. What? You carted him out with a broken. That's like Paul Pierce when he had to take a shit and they had to wheelchair cart him all the way to the locker room and he came back like a hero. It's like, man, get out of here. You're just a shit taker.
Freaking Jets fan. Talking about Jets fans, let's just support Russ Morgan on Deck Baseball Podcast and College Blitz.
Is there any other worse person in the world than a Jets fan? Is that like the worst type of possible human being in the world?
Healthy. You're talking about health. Learn how to slide. Listen, my bro. Listen, my bro. Here we go. You wanna go, bro?
Here we go.
No hating on this.
We're gonna go, man.
Daniel. Don't bring the hate here, Fitzstanza.
No, get out of here with that.
Fitzstanza will be coming back to our airwaves pretty soon. It's getting there.
We miss you, Evan.
I'm flipping you off right back at you, brother. I'm gonna right here, right under the screen for you with my Smurf hands there.
Yeah.
There you go. I've been trying. Look, I don't know how many these freaking wipes I've been using.
You're gonna need alcohol or acetone or gas.
What's that called? Ink poisoning, I think. I feel a certain kind of way right now. I feel like when I got drunk at 19, the first and only time when Alex rode all over me with Davey and the guys, bastards. They were taking care of me, but they made me pay for that, man.
Hey, we took care of you. But we had a little fun while you went to sleep.
Please eat the kids are waiting. That's what she said.
Commas are important.
I'm saying. I was going to say, my boy.
Commas are important.
Nothing to be missed. I know the third wheel of the. Oh, stop it. God.
Wow. Here we go.
Wait
until he finds out that Jason Sanders got cut.
Yeah. He's talking about because again, the big news for FTSN. If you're a Dolphins fan and you're a fan of Finn's TV, it probably looked like Bobby just got fingerprinted. Yeah, I know. If you're a fan of Finn's TV, Sammy of Finn's TV is hopping on over to FTSN. He'll be joining us on pregame with me and Fitzstanza every game day before the game. And he'll also have Finn's TV Plus on Thursday nights. So very excited about that. The Jets suck. You dang right, boy. That's my boy right there. He knows.
I haven't seen so much people united. Eat the chip, eat this. He needs to do it. No, she's already there, Tati. Don't worry about it. She's already at the house with the kids. She's good. But I will eat it. I will eat it shortly. I will eat the kids shortly.
Eat the kids. Well, that's true, Russ. The Marlins, the trade deadline for the Marlins is coming up.
The 31st.
Where do you want to go? So I'm going to tell you. I've been seeing. Sorry, I have a Jones fracture and will be cut soon. No, stop it. Man, I'm going to be honest. I'll let Alex get deeper into it. I really don't want to move too many people. I love that they say they're going to build around Stowers or Stowers. And I'm excited about that. But I really don't. I just don't want to. I don't want to see a lot of trades. I'd rather them be buyers, Alex. I believe in this team. Am I overreacting here? I know Russ is going to say yes, but I believe in this team.
I believe in this team too, and I think they might be semi-buyers, but nothing crazy, because they believe in their youth, and it's going to be very telling. Yesterday, Sandy got a huge ovation. You're kind of starting to see Sandy Alcantara kind of regain his old form now. He got a huge ovation in the ballpark because it could be his last start as a Marlin. And full disclosure, we went with the family to the game. We were able to go the day before, where we won 4-3. It was a little close at the end, the ninth inning. But the vibes are amazing there. Everybody's behind this team. The youth is addicting. It's addictive to go and see, and hopefully the fans continue to turn out. But they're gonna listen to offers, man. They're gonna listen. Right now, the market for pitching is at an all-time. They're gonna get a nice return. If they trade Alcantara, they trade Cabrera. Those are the most likely trade options. Obviously, the relievers, Bender, Enriquez also could be moved. I would not be surprised though if they move some bats as well in the older range, because you have some players that are like, realistically, if there's a position player that will be traded, I think it's Sanchez, our right fielder. I think it could be moved. And you have in the pipeline, man, you have an array of talent in AAA and AA. I think Joe Mack is going to see the leagues before the end of the season. I think De Los Santos, Davidson De Los Santos is also going to be called up towards the end of the season. So there's just a lot of possibilities. It doesn't really make sense, though, for us to be buyers. We're very young. Now, opportunity creates itself, and we do have depth. We really do. But if an opportunity creates itself, I can see it happening. I wouldn't even be mad if they keep Sandy. But
no, that's who I would like. I would, especially after the game he had. I don't want to see them trade Sandy, but I understand it. And again, if you're keeping that young core, but you're trading those guys to get more prospects, and I'm going to tell you guys too. I know when you hear prospect, you're like, oh my God, no, I want to get a star. I want to get this player. If you really want to know about these prospects, when and if and when the Marlins do trade for them, when they trade a Sandy and a Cabrera and a Sanchez, possibly, when they make these moves and you see these new players coming in, you're going to have to watch the On Deck Baseball podcast with Russ Morgan. All jokes aside, Jets fan, Celtics fan, I mean, nobody's perfect. Yankee fan, I mean, God bless him. I pray for him every day. Yeah. When I go to mass, I pray, poor Russ. I hope he finds his way to the good teams. But it is what it is. Nobody's perfect, but this guy knows baseball. He knows the prospects. So when the Marlins do make these trades or any trades in the deadline, you want to know about the players, go watch Russ Morgan on Deck Baseball podcast. I believe there's a show coming up on next Sunday, and then we'll be back on Wednesday nights. So excited to have him. Scotty, great to see you, my man. We'll see you soon. I am the new Horse Wrong FT and a gimmick. You're more like the Undertaker, you show up just randomly, you come up for the big shows and then you disappear again. But it's all good, my man. Excited to have you back. But we got over 330 people watching, close to watching right now. We appreciate everybody tuning in. You're watching East Entry Boys straight out of Hialeah here on FTSN. If you're new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. If you're anywhere other than YouTube, come on over, hit that subscribe button. Get back into some Dolphins conversation here, some Fins talk in just a moment. But I think now is the time.
Right?
It is now the time.
It's
Alex,
sealed, like I said. I'm showing everybody.
Put your glove on. Everybody, okay. So
it's on.
It's the hot chip challenge.
Yes, sir.
So be ready. So Alex, why are we doing this? Let me just give you this backstory here. Why are we doing this? So for multiple weeks on our show, I've been known as a picky eater. Alex has been picking on me for years. My wife picks on me, but I have, on this show, I've been trying different things that I don't like. Alex knows I don't like them. People might love them. I don't. What was it, Alex?
Holy shit.
Paparine. Yeah, the smell, right? I forgot what the damn thing is. The Tati likes it on watermelon. I tried
tahine.
Tahine. It's disgusting. Yeah. You can eat raw fish. Your dad had that option. He chose the chip. So I hope if he suffers.
Holy shit! I just smelled it, and It tickled like one of the announcers. Like, oh boy.
And we did the Malta, and then a
Yeah.
different Malta drink. I hate Malta.
Oh,
And
you
then-
have to try the crab dip, Bobby. That's amazing,
and then
man.
I did the pickle slushy from Sonic, which was freaking disgusting. It was horrible. But so I finally realized after a while, like, yo, I'm the only one doing this. I was like, yo, bro, what are you doing, my man? You gotta do it. And I gave him an option. I said, eat raw fish. Get a fish from Publix and just bite it. Just one big bite. And
I love the way you provide that. I give him an option. You know, he
give
just
him an option. Raw fish,
He did this
like
to
legit.
himself.
Because here's my thing. The reason why I say raw fish.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something about my brother, and I mean this. This is my brother. Love him to death, right? Grew up together. He tries everything. Anything to him looks good. You know, really. He's the guy, you know, you all go like this, I'm good, bro. And he'll be like, no, Bobby, that looks really good, bro. Look at it. Look at this ingredient, man. Oh, this is good for your heart, too. He's like, shut the fuck up. Eat the damn thing. I don't have to eat it. I'll get my McDonald's. That's what Alex. So I can't tell him, Alex, try this. Because really, you're like, oh, no, I got to eat this. Oh, and it really is like, this is really good, bro. So I was like, no, eat a raw fish, bro. Legit, like right now. No, I'm not doing that. So I would say, okay. I think his daughter brought up the hot chip challenge. She was like, that's great. Hot chip challenge.
Yeah, she did. She did.
So you must have pissed her off because she's like, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, probably.
You have to go back and figure that out.
Probably.
No, I'm good, Jamila. I'm damn good. It's disgusting. So anyway,
ready?
Alex got the hot chip. He has to have it's Alex. What is it? It's a scorpion jalapeno.
It's a red hot Reaper high capsaicin content. It's what does it have? Hold on. It has obviously vegetable oils, Carolina Reaper, Trinidad Moruga Scorpion. It has sugar, flavorings, amazing. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. Flavor enhancers, nice.
So milk, it for sure. So I've done something like this. It sounds silly, but it's the same thing. It was the spicy jelly bean contest at my job. And I remember I saw that and they were like, oh, you get a gift card here, you get a gift card there. I was like, oh, I could do this.
Okay.
You know, and I remember like, I'll just last a few rounds, you know, and then I'll eventually probably lose it, but at least I get something. And what? What does that mean, Jake? So I did the first cup and it was horrible. I mean, it was the hottest thing right away. The second cup was just disgusting. And it was like not one jelly bean. It was a bunch of little jelly beans in those pill cups that you get at the hospital and they tell you take it.
Oh, he's talking about cancer because the red 40. The diet.
Oh, tons of red 40. But so I took it. It was bad. I remember like, I'm going to be brave. And, you know, they like, if you drink milk, you lose. If you take a donut, you lose. So I was trying to outlast at least one person. I saw people sweating. They were going like this. And I was watching. And then when I saw the first few people start giving up, that's when I felt better about myself. I was going to last a little longer until I felt it coming back up. I was going to throw up. So I was like, I can't do this. That's when I got the milk and I drank it. And the milk will stop the stinging. It will stop your tongue burning basically. But it comes back. What ended up stopping the burn and it kind of calmed everything was the donuts. Straight up.
Milk's ready to go.
Okay, so hold on. I got a message from the wife, Alex's wife. You got your mother-in-law, your son, and the cousins.
Waiting.
Oh
Everybody's
my
watching.
goodness! Oh, they're ready to sign the death certificate live on air. They're ready.
It is coming in the glove. It's
okay,
coming in the glove.
There we go. Why are we talking like? Why do you let me joke about put it in your mouth and everything? Your mother-in-law's right there. I'm sorry.
We're no holds bar here. Like we just do
I
things
know. My
way.
bad. I'm a good person.
Okay, just so people can see it. This is the chip. It looks like
I got the chip too. I got the chip.
Yeah. You got Cool Ranch and shit. It looks like like a very cheesy Dorito, like an extremely cheesy Dorito. Trying to see with the light.
So, here Evan got it. Evan goes, if you eat the whole chip without drinking anything, he'll stop the McD bashing. So
I got you, Evan, right now.
Alex, okay. So here's the goal. Alex is gonna eat the chip. I've recommended, and I think that's what you're gonna do. You eat the whole chip all at once.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat the whole chip.
So I'm
gonna make sure it doesn't touch like my lips and all that. I'm gonna make sure open wide. Is this the one?
Yes, it is.
Yes,
it's the hot chip challenge, Ice Man. So now do that. How long you can last without drinking anything? Eating anything,
and see if I could talk and
facial expression.
Okay.
Now, if I laugh, that's on me, guys. It's just I'm laughing at his torture. So Here, open wide, Alex. Open wide and stick it in your mouth.
Let me see. There we go.
Here we go. I'm with you. Don't savor it. See how long it can last.
I've never
It's the
chewed a kid
moment
so
he
much in my
knew.
life.
It's the moment he knew he fucked up. Alex, man, you came in at the right time, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
It's not that.
Okay. He stopped talking. It's not that. He stopped talking. Here it comes. Here it comes. He said, you know, it's not that.
I'm reading the comment. You see the sweat? Sweat. Go. I'm gonna try to hold off.
What are you feeling right now?
It's the initial chew is not bad. It's when you hold on. You feel a burning sensation like everywhere, but it's not bad. It's good. I can take the glove off.
He said it's not bad. He can't even breathe. Oh my gosh. It's when you swallow.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Bro, your face is getting red. Oh man.
I'm gonna hold off.
Let me wash down my Dorito. I'm not laughing.
Evan, bashing
Hello.
stops, man. The bashing stops. I ate it. I haven't even drinking milk.
Let's just see how long you go. So
Let's go.
where do you stand on McDaniel this year? I mean, like, you know, there's a lot of people like they're ready to go. Do you believe he could turn this around? Do you think he could get this team going?
I think he can. I think he will have a prove year. I think he's comfortable in his skin as well, just like Tua. Holding off, man. Hold on. I can't touch my face because I have
We're gonna see how long Alex can go. Oh my god. Oh god.
It is hot as hell. I don't even know which Monty I use or not. Woo, it's good.
All right, keep going. Keep going. This is your
Yeah,
chance.
it's a prove year. He's comfortable in his own skin, just like Tua. Just makes me very emotional, man. Happy for the guy. I'm happy for the guy, bro. I'm happy. He deserves it.
You're
He
crying
deserves it.
tears for McDaniel. You believe in him
I'm,
this year.
I'm just emotional, as a fellow coach, you feel the pain sometimes. People not believing in you in certain things, but I'm just getting choked up, man.
Beautiful. Don't rub your eyes, you dumbass. He rubbed his eyes.
Put the milk in my eye. Help, Jesus. Help, Lord Jesus. Oh, man.
Here, I'll make it a little easier for you.
How many minutes have I gone, by the way?
I don't know. I'm Iceman says you're cooked. He's trying. The Miami Heat, they had some new numbers show up. I saw some of their jerseys popped up. Vlad Golden. I think he actually may make this roster, man.
Yeah, he will. He will.
Let's see. What's their numbers? Oh man, I got tears in my eyes, and I didn't even eat the damn thing. Oh shit, that's funny. How you doing, Alex?
Whoa.
It's been 3 minutes. Jake has his time.
Been 3 minutes?
So Norman Powell's number 24.
Yes.
Fonte, I'll call him Fettuccine. I don't know how to say his damn name, Alex. 0. And Golden is 50.
That's you, I think it is.
Fantatio. Oh my gosh. The Las Vegas is official statement from on Christian Wilkins.
Oh, it came out?
Yeah. Yeah. We
very emotional too, man.
Oh, it came out.
Guys get cut, no guarantee money, bro. It's crazy.
We have decided that it is in the best interest of the organization to move on from Christian Wilkins, and he has been informed of his release from the team. This franchise has a commitment to excellence and on and off the field, with no clear path or plan for future return to the play from Christian. This transaction is necessary for the entire organization to move forward and prepare for the new season. In case you all don't know, Christian Wilkins, former defensive tackle for the Miami Dolphins, who signed a major deal with the Las Vegas Raiders last season, just got cut due to a lingering injury issue and a disagreement with the team. So here's my thing. When it says something like no clear path or plan for future return or to play from Christian, it's basically, it sounds like to me like they're saying, hey, he's not owning up to it. He's not really committed to moving forward.
Yeah.
We know Christian Wilkins. We've seen his play on the field. We know what he's willing to give. And that's why it's kind of a little surprising to me. So it's just a thing. It's a thing worth monitoring as we move forward. And again, no one, I think we all would love to see Christian Wilkins back in a Dolphins uniform at the right place. I have called the Franklin Police Department. Shut up, Evan. Oh man. Okay, so how describe what is going on with you right now?
Like, I feel good when I go talk. For some reason, I guess since it's part of like the dissolving of it and all that, like the voice gives way. It just feels hot, like everything inside
Tingling,
obviously, and not even tingly, just hot. Like you feel like, or like a constant like something's burning you continuously. But like it's fine now. Like, see, I'm talking even better. It does give you
clearing your
sinuses. It does give you a runny nose. It does produce tears. Like legit, what it says on the label, it does. It fucking does.
All right.
My goal is to get to 10 minutes. Let me know when I get to 10 minutes.
Jake got you. Jake's watching it for you.
Okay.
You're good, bro. If you want to get some milk, drink the damn thing.
No, it's a personal goal now. I have to.
Oh, you say okay. I got you. I
have
got
to
you.
get to 10 minutes.
I got you. Evan's holding it against me. He's calling Franklin PD right now that I'm laughing.
You know what? I don't want to find. Like, you know, sometimes when you eat something like a chip or something, like a little kernel gets stuck, between.
Oh, that would suck.
And then you chew it. You're in the middle of the night and you just chew it. You're like, oh my god, oh my god,
it's back.
Oh. It has been 10 minutes in Canadian time.
He's rushing you. He can't. Evan's in Canada freaking out. Just take the milk, drink. But no, that's oh gosh, it's hilarious, man.
Taking time.
Oh my goodness.
8 minutes.
Now
you start feeling it close to my ears. Now I
feel
here.
Well, that's the thing. When I did this hot jelly bean contest,
uh-huh.
and I thought like it would transition slowly, like hotter. So I was like, oh, that first one would be nothing, But when I took it, and I was like, oh, at first it was nothing, but then as it starts to come out, like it starts to like on your tongue, and you're like, and you feel like those, it's like a bunch of burning, on your, and I'm like, oh shit, But I'm like, okay. But then it's the after effect, because then you swallow it but it's still lingering in your mouth, And I'm, again, I
don't even feel anything on my tongue. Like my tongue, I never felt anything.
Really?
Nothing.
Well, did you keep it on the side of your mouth?
No, I chewed it. You saw me chew it.
Yeah.
But I feel it now on the side of my mouth, and now it's starting to like simmer down. Like now it's just like it'll come like in flash. Like right now, you see it feels a little bit warmer when I talk, and when I'm quiet. Like it starts soothing out.
Oh man.
I'm not even gonna say the first minute. The second minute, I think, is the worst one.
All right, so 1 to 10, where would you rate it on time? Like if somebody's like, dude, I'm gonna do the hot chip challenge, you'd be like, nah, it's not that hot. Or you'd be like 1 to 10, what would you rate it?
Oh no, it's hot. I would say like, I think is this the hottest thing? Is there anything hotter than this? Because I love spicy food, so that's why I'm probably not a good judge on this. This might be super hot for somebody else, and for me it was hot. Because that's happened to me before. People tell me, "Oh, is it spicy?" I'm like, "Oh no, it's not spicy." And when they try it, it's extremely spicy because I like spicy food. So I guess my taste buds are used to it. Did they ever do in high school the test where they give you like the little Listerine strip to see how acidic you can what is your taste bud, the acidity?
No, I don't remember that.
Dr. Glatzer did that for us in Doral Academy.
I remember Dr. Glasser, yeah.
he gave us, no, was it I forgot who it was. I think it was a female science teacher. I forgot who it was. But it's little strips, and they dissolve on your tongue, and then some people can last like 10 minutes with it. Some people spit it out right away. So and I they gave me 2 strips and I didn't feel anything. So I don't know if I was always like, growing up, I used to love the spicy food and I got used to it, or I was just like not sensible to it at all.
Oh man.
Now, tell me.
I think it's been 10 minutes, bro. Yeah, I think
10
it's
minutes?
10, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's go. Let's get this milk going. Let's get the relief here.
I'm pretty sure it's been 10 minutes. Do you feel that relief?
Can't taste it. Yeah, I can taste it now. Yeah. Okay. Not bad. Good.
Yes, that new Carolina Reaper. There you go. There you go. So Alex has done the hot chip challenge. 10 minutes. Finally drank the milk.
Boom.
There you go. There you go.
Bro, it's incredible. If you're sick, if you have congestion, do the 1 chip challenge.
There you go.
It clears everything up, bro. Look at that. I have both of mine. Wow.
You can breathe.
I can breathe. I can breathe.
There you
Now
go.
go to the chocolate one.
Do you already finish the other one?
Mhm.
Yeah, you see? I never drunk.
The
I
chocolate one
had
tastes bad.
I had a 2-gallon, or a half-gallon, excuse me, thing of milk for when I did that challenge.
You drank
And
the whole half gallon?
Oh, yeah, it was fast, dude. I was like, I just kept, because that was the only way I could ease it until I had the donut. There you go. Alex, as soon as we go off here, oh God, his
ER, urgent care, please.
Alex got some street cred today for those
bad,
watching. Man. For those watching, but
I'll put extra fire on my Taco Bell next time.
Oh yeah, Alex is like, I could handle anything. Now, straight up, go kiss your wife with
Yeah. Now, what obviously started here. I want to see how this affects as it goes through my system, and it's gonna come out of my system. Because if it burns on the way in, it's gonna burn on the way out, bro. And there's not. I mean, I'm gonna have to sit on fucking talc, like
cold, wet cloths. It's like,
man.
So, I know that when you drink the milk, that it eliminates that kick.
The sensation.
It eliminates the kick. What it doesn't do, but maybe it is for you. What it didn't do for me is after I stopped, it came back. Like it started coming. It wasn't until I ate the 2 donuts, that it finally stopped, and I was like, oh, I was relieved. But I was like, I'm never doing this again. So that's not red 40 on the way out.
Let's try something now. Let's see if the myth of the water. Let's see if that works. Hold on.
Oh, dude, come on. Okay.
I want to see. I just want to see. I mean, I'm already here.
Milk
you know,
first. You should have drunk
I drank my milk. Yeah. So let's see.
Because supposedly the myth or the rumor is,
it comes back, not as potent, but yeah, you can feel it. I can feel it.
Well, the thing is, the rumor is, and I assume since you drank the milk first, it might not be as bad.
Yeah.
If you probably had drunk the water first, you probably would have, because it says supposedly water makes it worse. Water makes it worse.
Yeah. I just drank the water, and I'm getting like a little tingling sensation.
Fuck.
Back to milk.
You gotta get some, get that bread.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that bread.
Yeah. But anyway, so what are you watching, man? What's your late night TV right now?
Well, I was waiting. I'm gonna wait for my son because we were gonna watch it together. What do you call this? Happy Gilmore 2 comes out at midnight
tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Me and Tati just watched Happy Gilmore 1. I haven't watched it in a year, so I watched it now because I wanted to watch that before I watched that one.
We're excited. We're gonna watch it tomorrow. It's insane, Bobby. I did it in one whole day. I watched Ransom Canyon, the one I told you about.
Yes.
Great. I love the series. I loved it. I'm gonna start. What was the one that I was gonna start watching now? Damn it! I saw it the other day. I was watching a documentary. I'm obviously, you know me. As you get old, I'm big on documentaries now. Like I started finally.
Me too.
I started watching Breaking Bad from the beginning. I watched the first episode, and I told Jamila sat down with me, and I'm like, all right, I want to watch this because I haven't watched it. She's like, oh, just watch it. And I looked it up. It's on Netflix. I'm like, perfect. So I started watching that. I might get episode 2 today. A Bronx Tale. That's the next thing. I want to watch it live with you guys. I told you this. I'm gonna watch it live while eating a hot chip challenge.
While eating another hot chip. Resident Alien is the one that I keep pushing.
That's the one I gotta check out.
That's the one you gotta watch. It's 30 minutes, but I got my boss on it, and she's like, she loves that show now. She's like, it's too funny, you know. It's one of the best shows ever. Breaking Bad, I think she's talking about, but I know she loves Resident Alien, Tati. But anyway, I know Alex is suffering. This has been fun. Appreciate everybody who's tuning in right now. Dolphins training camp has begun. We'll see who they bring in. We'll monitor the Christian Wilkins situation just to run it back. You know, proud of or loved what I heard from Tua and holding Tyreek accountable.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see what that means during the season.
Hold on. You asked me about the Heat. Hold on. Before I forget.
Yeah.
NBA wise, I know it is incredible that we're still waiting for Jonathan Kuminga, and he's still the first domino to fall for the Warriors, because the Warriors can't do anything until they figure out the Jonathan Kuminga situation, and it's already creeping into August. So as of now, you're not going to get so much movement, but expect some movement at least within 2 weeks. The negotiations have to start picking up. They don't want to wait, to get further into the summer, almost the summer being over, and you don't have. But obviously, it's telling that Al Horford hasn't signed. Josh Giddey hasn't signed his contract in Chicago. They're still negotiating the price, so it's still early. But it holds up a lot of the NBA when a team is waiting for one of their players in order to sign multiple free agents. And obviously, the Luka extension still hasn't happened. Supposedly, there's rumors that it's going to happen soon. They're still waiting it out. I still believe, until they tell me it's not going to happen, I still believe we have a shot at a LeBron James reunion. It just makes a lot of sense basketball-wise. It makes a lot of sense age-wise and contract-wise. And it fits the roster perfectly. But next show, I'll go over some rotations that I feel how the roster is right now currently, because I still think there's going to be at least one more move. You know, I think their main goal, they might not move Wiggins before the season, but I think their main goal is to find a resolution in regards to Terry Rozier, because they're not going to send out picks just to get rid of his contract. It's an expiring deal. So if they can't get anything done, it'll just expire. And, and we become players in 26 and 27. So I'm really excited. The more I think about it, not only because of the way the East is, but this team has a legit chance to surprise a lot of people. And I'm just excited for Euro basketball. Nico gets to play. Pelle Larson gets to play over there. So it's great competition. And every time they have these tournaments, they come to training camp in super fit. They come super fit. So I just think it's a great atmosphere to be a part of. And there's some optimism in the fan base, I believe. I know what move is with the Norm Powell trade that we basically got him for nothing. That moves a lot of mountains there. And you basically got a very productive player and a great shooter for basically nothing, realistically. So the fan base has to be happy with that. And just the continuous development and what roles are certain players going to play. Wiggins is already back at the gym, so he's focused. If he's here, he could be an integral part of the team. So I'm just excited for what's to come, man.
There you go, man. All right, guys. Hey, appreciate everybody who's tuning in tonight. We'll be back next Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. 9 p.m. Eastern time. That's Alex. He's gonna go get some milk and bread and whatever else he could.
Actually, it's good in his mouth. I'm done. That's good.
Oh, he's good. He's
good,
all right,
man.
He's set. But appreciate everybody watching. Like and subscribe. And hey, good night, Miami.
Peace.
Yo, Gringo's in the house. Straight out of Hialeah, no doubt. East 10th Street, where we play out. Here we bring the Miami crowd.